Hello everyone. Climate change. You've probably heard this term thousands of times. We hear it everywhere. Seasons are shifting, ice caps are melting, sea levels are rising, floods are getting worse, the air is filled with smoke, and even rainfall and wetlands are being disturbed, all because of climate change. But what exactly is climate change? Why is it happening? And how is it changing the world around us? Most importantly, what simple actions can we take to make a real difference? Let's dive into it right now. But before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends who are curious about this topic. Because I'm going to make this topic super easy to understand. So let's start with the basics. You probably know what the environment is. It's basically everything around us, from living things to non-living things. Now this environment is of two types. First is the natural environment, and the other is the man-made environment. Natural environment is obviously created by nature and untouched by humans. It includes forests, mountains, rivers, oceans, and grasslands. These natural elements work together to maintain a balanced ecosystem. But on the other hand, man-made environment or artificial environment is created by humans, and it is controlled and modified to meet human needs. This includes cities, buildings, roads, bridges, industries, and dams, all man-made structures. And this is where things go wrong. So basically what happened is, by modifying the natural environment to fit the needs of human civilization, humans have destroyed all the components of the environment. And this is the root cause of climate change. To really grasp why this matters so much, we need to understand the main components of our environment. In total, the environment is made up of four components. First is the atmosphere. It's the blanket of gases surrounding the Earth. It protects us from harmful solar radiation and also maintains the Earth's temperature through the greenhouse effect. Then comes the lithosphere. This is the outer covering of the Earth, including the crust and upper mantle. It forms the base for land systems. As you know, there are two main types of life on Earth, water-based and land-based. And this is the base for land-based life. It provides essential resources like minerals, fossil fuels, and soil for plants. Next is the hydrosphere. It includes all the water on, under, and above the Earth's surface. It covers about 71% of our planet. It serves as the base for aquatic life and also provides water for countless purposes, including the water we drink. And the last one is the biosphere. It's the zone of life on Earth. This is where all living organisms exist and interact with air, water, and land. The biosphere connects the atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere through the continuous cycling of energy and nutrients. We all know how important these components are. They're what keep our planet alive and balanced. But what did humans do? They cut down forests in order to build houses, factories, and for agriculture. Trees are like the lungs of our Earth. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. With fewer trees to absorb CO2, more of it stays in the atmosphere, increasing global warming and disturbing local weather patterns. They cut down even more trees to build industrial zones and burn massive amounts of coal, oil, and gas to produce energy. This releases large quantities of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing the Earth's temperature to rise, a process known as the greenhouse effect. Not only do these industries pollute the air, they also dump toxic waste into our freshwater sources. And here's the shocker. Less than 1% of all the Earth's water is freshwater, yet human activities are contaminating a huge part of it. Not just industries, even in our daily lives, we create massive amounts of pollution. Plastic is one of the biggest culprits. It's made from fossil fuels, and when it's burned or left to degrade, it releases harmful greenhouse gases. Plastic waste also pollutes our oceans and kills marine life, reducing the ocean's natural ability to absorb carbon dioxide. Besides all that, humans also carry out farming activities that contribute to climate change. Livestock like cows and sheep produce methane, a greenhouse gas far more powerful than carbon dioxide. And the use of fertilizers or flooding rice fields releases nitrous oxide, another dangerous gas that traps heat in the atmosphere. Now that we know what climate change is, what causes it, and how it's affecting our planet, the big question is, what can we do about it? The truth is, every small action counts. As individuals and as a community, we can take action. Together, we have the power to protect and restore our planet. The first thing we can do as individuals is to be mindful of how much electricity we use. Turn off lights and appliances when they're not needed, and try using energy-efficient devices. Whenever possible, switch to renewable energy sources like solar or wind power. They're clean, sustainable, and help reduce our carbon footprint. The second thing we can do is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Cut down on waste by reusing items and recycling materials like plastic, glass, and paper. The less waste we create, the less pollution ends up in our environment. Small everyday choices, like carrying a reusable water bottle or shopping bag, may seem minor, but together, they make a big difference. The next thing we can do is plant more trees and protect green spaces. Trees are our planet's natural air purifiers. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, helping to cool the earth. Participate in tree planting drives, protect existing forests, and take care of the green spaces around you. Every tree we plant brings us one step closer to a cleaner, healthier planet. The next thing we can do is choose sustainable transportation. Use public transport, carpool, ride a bicycle, or simply walk whenever possible. Reducing the number of vehicles on the road helps cut down carbon emissions and improves air quality. Every time we choose an eco-friendly way to travel, we help the planet breathe a little easier. The fifth thing we can do is support eco-friendly products and policies. Buy from brands that care about the environment and support policies that promote clean energy and conservation. Every purchase we make is like casting a vote for the kind of future we want, and when more people choose green, real change begins to happen. And finally, we can spread awareness. Talk about climate change with your friends, family, and community. Share facts, inspire small changes, and encourage others to take action. The more people understand the problem, the stronger our collective impact becomes. Change starts with awareness, and awareness starts with you.